Welcome, guys, to Hello Dysfunction. This is episode 342, and today I have my good friend Ashleigh.
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm just like, hi, I'm here. It's me.
So, before we even get started, I need to say that our coordination was not intentional at all.
Oh, yeah.
We matched. That wasn't on purpose. That wasn't planned. That was just the universe.
You know.
But it's cute.
It is cute. I was like,
Yeah.
we didn't even notice until we sat down, too.
I know.
We were driving in a car, and I was like, wait,
Yeah.
we met.
Yeah.
You walked in, I saw you. And
Yep. I already had this pulled, and I didn't click till now. So.
Great minds, girl.
Right.
You know?
I guess so.
Period.
So this is my friend that I've known for many, many, many years. We've been friends. I was making my notes earlier. I don't know how we met. Do you remember? I think it was 2012-ish.
It was.
Is that correct?
It had, because it was, I think you had just had Bunny or
I had her in 2008.
Okay, but she was like a toddler still, though. I remember, like, I think
it might have been even earlier than 12.
I think physically the first time we met, I feel like it was a birthday party you had. That, like,
it might have been.
It was okay. So I remember. I think we met like on like Instagram.
Okay.
Like, that's the only way I can think of. I really don't know.
You don't know either.
I don't know either. But I know that, like, for some reason I remember your birthday party where it was at like a club and you had like a corner like thing and I remember you were in a mini. It was when you used to wear mini dresses. Do you remember that? Like, you used to wear dresses.
Yeah.
And like your hair looked exactly the same.
Quite a while ago. Yeah.
Your hair was like down here, like, yeah. But like, and I don't remember. I remember that. I feel like that was when we became like friends. And I remember like when we were in Vegas at the same time. That was like when we became friends. Like, we were friends.
Yeah,
but that's when we
that
became, like,
year was
homies.
actually like I was there with Deltrice and
and
Kalia.
Yeah.
That was in like, that might have even been 2009 or 10.
Because do you remember? I have pictures of
I
us
still
on
have those
my
pictures on
sidekick.
my page. That's like one of the very first
Remember that?
photos.
I remember it was what's his face? Crunchy Black was there. That girl
Yeah,
was like
from 3 6
Yeah,
Mafia.
that girl was saying.
So Crunchy Black was there from 3 6 Mafia, and we noticed it was like middle of the night at this point. We're in a casino.
God.
We look over and I'm like, oh my God. And we're like noticing him. I don't even think we approached him, but the girl he was with was like kind of going off, like, stay away from him type shit. And we're like, girl, he's safe. Like, no worries there. Like,
and I remember you looked at me and I was like, what do you want to do? And you're like, nothing. You're like, we're not. I was like, I got it.
Yeah, we're not on that. Like, I let them go.
I think after when we walked out of there, I think I remember us, like, for some reason smoking. Well, you weren't smoking, but I was like smoking a blunt with Be Legit, like, right after, like, because you ran into Be Legit.
Yeah.
I don't know him, but you knew him.
Yeah.
And then we all piled in. There was like, like 9 of us piled into one car. Like, there was a lot of
That was a nice trip. Yeah, I totally forgot about a lot of that till now. I still have the photos. We look cute.
Yeah. Because we didn't even go together. We just ended up there at the same time.
Yeah, it was not planned. Yeah. It was not.
That was a good time.
It was.
I was like, apparently I like spoke Spanish a lot during that trip because I remember being at the bar. I went to the bar one morning and the bartender was like, "Are you from Mexico?" I was like, "Do I fucking look like I'm like 7 feet tall? First of all, do I look like
There's
I'm
tall
from,
Mexicans?
I was like, I'm a girl, not that look white.
Yes, there are.
I look Caucasian.
Yes, there are.
I was like, I look like a Caucasian one, but like I remember I was like, why? He's like, you only spoke Spanish last night. I said, shut.
Like, why? Why would you be doing that?
He said you were with a whole mariachi band. He was like, I took pictures of you on your phone, and sure enough, you're
with a mariachi band.
Yeah. And
speaking Spanish to everyone.
Well, yeah.
Mad that they're wondering if you're from Mexico. Okay.
So remember when we went to see Chingo Bling?
I forgot about that too. That was at like the Elbow Room. Yeah, I remember that. Lots of fun times for sure.
Anyway, good times. Anyway, we're old.
Here we are. I wanted to start talking about your childhood because, like, previously when I had planned to have you on as a guest, I described you like, I have this friend that grew up, is it a pig farm?
It wasn't a pig farm. I raised pigs. It wasn't a pig farm.
Okay, yeah. You raised pigs, and I thought that was the coolest thing. I know there was some traumatic experiences around that. Are you comfortable talking about that?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. It was, so I was in 4-H as, like, so, like, my whole family grew up in Los Angeles and, like, Orange County.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We moved to a little, like, I guess you would call it, like, it's not even a suburb. It's, like, all an agricultural area outside of Sacramento. It's like literally, it's like all state land, agricultural land. You had to buy 5 acres or more, or you couldn't
to live there.
Yeah, so like.
And how old were you when you guys moved?
I think I had just turned 5 when we moved there.
Okay.
It was actually, well, it was 88, so I was probably still 4, and then on like about to turn 5 because I think it was like August of 88. My birthday's Halloween, so like. But so I'm the only one that grew up like in the country. Do you know what I mean?
Got it. Okay.
I'd go back in summers to LA all the time with my grandparents.
You
my
go
cousins.
there a lot.
Yeah. Like I was like, and and I like, I didn't want to be from there when I was younger. I wanted to be from LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm the only one that grew up like on land. So like we were in 4-H, which is like, do you know what 4-H is?
I never even heard of that.
Have you heard of FFA? Okay, so like FFA is like high school kids. It's called Future Farmers of America. I wasn't at that. Oh yeah, right. But 4-H is like 4-H is like smaller communities and agricultural places have 4-H, and it's like you raise livestock and you'll like show it in county fair, and like sometimes if it's livestock.
Do you compete?
So I would raise pigs and then auction them off at the county fair, but you have to show it when you auction it off. So like this is where the trauma shit comes because. So, like, imagine being, like, in 4th grade, right? Like, let's see. I was, like, I had to be, like, because I was a year younger. So, I was, like, probably, like, 9 or something or, like, 8 or 9. So, like, you go and you pick out a piglet, right? You're like, I want that. Like, it's like shit. You go to a pig farm, you pick out a piglet. My dad would buy the piglet, you know what I mean? And I would name this motherfucker. And all year, I'd be feeding it.
It's like your best friend.
Yeah, we had like a pig pen, we fed the pigs. So there was always like 2 to 3 at a time, like 2, 3, 4, whatever.
I would have loved that as a kid.
I would love that now. Well, but no, because shoveling their shit is like, oh my god, no girl. It'd be like sometimes like those poor like, but you'd feed it, like clean up after it, and then you would walk it because, so like when you show it at county fair. You want to be able to like direct it in the pen so you get more money at auction, right?
Okay.
So like all year,
like if they're well trained.
Yeah. So, and so all year you would train it with. Back then they don't do it anymore. I found out because I went to the fair recently. Back then we use a cane, like a wooden cane, and you would gently tap it on its snout. Yeah. So all year you train it with this cane.
That's how I would do men.
Yeah, like. Yeah. Period.
It's a gentle.
Period. Shit. Yes. Look. And the reason is because when you show them, you don't want to bruise their meat, so you don't want to hit them on their bodies. So that's why we tap them.
Bruise their meat.
Well, yeah, because if you're showing them and you're tapping them on the side, it could possibly bruise the meat, and the people who don't want to buy it.
How about if I want to buy it, I don't want to bruise them anyway.
You're going to eat it, so you don't want bruised meat. They're buying them to eat them.
Okay, I don't want. See, now it's getting dark.
That's why it's traumatic. So imagine. So then I'm like, okay.
So you're gently.
So like all year, I'm naming this pig, training it. I take it to county fair.
What was his name?
I like. Well, one year I named it after my brother. Well, allegedly, I have a brother.
Okay. So you've been told.
I remember one year I named it. One year I named a pig Rhett after Rhett Butler on Gone with the Wind. I don't know what's going on in my life.
Is that a character from?
It was God with it's the guy that Scarlett's like in love with. He fine as fuck, but you know me like why?
You named the pig after
what's
him?
going on? Like it's some weird reference. I think one year I had 2. I named them like Itchy and Scratchy,
Yeah.
And then I think one year there was a Bacon, which was like I think I was trying to be funny because I was like I'm gonna laugh at this because it's horrible. So like because you're like. So you'd sell it, right? You'd auction it off.
Okay.
And like
as a kid, did you know what they were being auctioned for?
You did, but it didn't hit you until like the pig is going onto the truck. Now, mind you, even at fair, you're washing these pigs. You're taking care of them.
You're dressing them up fancy.
We're not.
Right? Yes, do you put a bow or something?
I would put it in a tux before I did.
Like, you want them to strut and be cute.
My pig was in straight Gucci. No, just kidding. No, you don't dress them up, brother.
I mean like a bow
they're like,
or something.
No, because bitch, that bow would be huge. They're like 400 to 500 pounds. They're big-ass pigs. Like, it's like a lot. You get like, let's say you get like, I don't know, like $7, $8 a pound or whatever. Like, you get... So the pigs would go off of the truck and I would know where they were going. I would cry every year.
Hello?
One year I came home from school and for some reason they were being slaughtered at home that year. I don't know why. And I came home and I saw it. And then I didn't eat meat for 16 years. And I never raised another pig. I was like...
That would have ended everything.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay, so the way I remembered the story, you had actually ate it.
Oh yeah, we always had it. Well, no, when I was younger, I probably did because we always probably had like half. Like a lot of times, so if somebody would buy it and like they wouldn't buy the whole pig, they'd buy like half of it. Sometimes you'd still have like some of it. Like my parents would be like, all right, we're gonna have the rest. I never really ate like pork, but I eat bacon, but I don't like thick cuts of meat. I still don't. Like I eat mostly beef and chicken, but I'm sure I probably ate like bacon at one time, like of my pig, but like. I didn't eat meat.
That's fucking child abuse, and I told you that when you first told me this story.
Well,
so that's fucking child abuse.
It was supposed to teach me about money because, like, I did this.
It's
I
not.
get the money that I made, and my dad would have it in like a ledger, like a book. And so if I wanted something, I'd be like, okay, I want this. He'd be like, how much is it? I'd be like, this much, and then they'd buy it for me. And I'd like subtract it. It didn't teach me shit about money. I'm terrible.
There's no lesson about the money. That would have just been trauma and heartbreak and sadness.
Well, I really like pigs now.
Yeah.
Were you like friends with the pigs? And then you'd have
how big of a friend can you be after a year when you kill them, bruh? Like, what kind of relationship
Before that happened, were you friends?
I mean, I would say I try not to think that I was friends with fucking farm animals as opposed to real people, but I mean,
I would have been friends.
I had human friends.
It would have been my best friend.
No, like it was like I think because I knew it was like it was. I don't know. Maybe that was like the first time I was disassociating. Who knows? Because like I never really. I don't know. Like
I wonder if they like gave you a heads up so you knew to not get too attached.
Oh, I knew what I was doing. I knew what it was.
Okay.
I think
so you knew it was going away.
I think my brother had a pig the year before I started, so like I knew what it was. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But then I was like, oh, now I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't have some kind of heads up, that would have been a really.
But I can fucking raise a pig now. That's a skill. What's up? Like, give me a pig.
How did your family get into that? Like,
it was just
did it happen when they moved, or were they already? It
happened like years after we had moved. So like,
okay,
we had been in that community probably for like 5 years or whatever, and you get like, I went to a very small like country school. I went to school with the same 40 kids from like kindergarten all the way through 6th grade, and then we all went to high school and junior high and high school together as well. But like, then it was in the nearest town. But like, so everybody was very involved. So like, everybody was in 4-H. Like, there wasn't shit. I did country line dancing at the county fair as well. And
so you're quite a performer. You're clearly very animated. You have a performer spirit, that's for sure. Always have. You were also a cheerleader. Pease is very
I love that you're proud of that. I was like, yeah.
Like Pease is very impressed by that information. She learned that today.
I forget that kids like that. Like,
yeah. Like I said, a real life, like in real life cheerleader, like not a costume.
She tried to battle me, bro. I was like, oh.
They were doing splits in my bedroom today. It was like a competition going on while I was getting dressed.
I totally lost though, for sure.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, like, I was like, I gave her one. I was like, that's all you get. I was like, I kept my shoes on.
I think she was just so shocked that you could fucking do it. Yeah. She don't be seeing grown-ups hit the splits. Like, that was probably amazing. Amazing.
That's how honestly, that's like.
That's how you loosen up?
No, that's my measure of health. So you don't.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, so when people they're like, if I could do like so many push-ups or pull-ups, I can't do none of that shit. But if I can hit a split, I know that like I'm hydrated.
You're agile.
And I'm like limber and like and I stretch every day. But if I can't do a split, I'm like something's wrong.
A doctor that I follow had like this woman. I think once they got close to 50 or something, they were like a good judge of that is if you could. With no hands, if you could get down on your knees and then sit down on your butt and then get back on your knees and get back up, like, and test that like every year or something as you get older once you hit a certain age, late 40s or whatever. But they say like if you can't, then you need to start exercising.
I'm going to try that because I'm like, I don't know if I can.
It's a test of your mobility.
I'm like, I think I could. I can still grab my feet and like do like this, like with heels and like do like that or like do a heel stretch standing up. So
let's do the.
I didn't take out my shoes. I did that shit with my shoes on at your house too. I was like proud of myself.
I'm in the bathroom like, what the fuck is going on in there?
We were having a split battle.
So I don't know if you ever heard the episode where I talked about my Ancestry DNA discoveries and how I uncovered like family drama and that kind of thing.
No.
Well. I uncovered some family drama. All of my family was not happy about it. It was like quite the scandal. And it kind of made me think about your ancestry discoveries.
How we found
Ashleigh has Native American tattoos. And it was very much part of her personality for a very long time. She did Ancestry. Lo and behold, she has no Native American. It was the funniest. I was like, well, at least I don't feel bad because my girl also had a very big discovery also. Like, you and I should be poster children.
And I was like, I was not ashamed. I was like, it is, well, you know,
it is what it is.
And what's crazy too, because I have cousins that are half Native because like literally they are they look. It's crazy. They're
well.
So I was like, oh, I had good cheekbones. You know what I mean? I was like, a tan. You know, we just thought. Bitch, I also remember we thought we was Portuguese. Ain't nobody Portuguese either.
Yeah, it was quite the discovery.
Graham Crackers was still alive at the time, you know, and so that
was she? She was like,
so
I don't know.
The Portuguese part was supposed to be my mom's father, right? My mom's like, so my mom's real dad because I think him and my grandpa.
Your mom has darker coloring.
Yeah,
darker
my mom's like olive. She has hips.
Olive.
She had brown. Yeah, mm-hmm. She looked Portuguese. She got hips and like butt. She's like 5'9". She's tall, right? But her sister, same dad, same mom, is shorter, like a little bit, you know, like big titties, like no hips, a little bit plumper, but it's like she's short. So we're like, what if they look like their father, right? But like apparently he was Portuguese and like traced his family back to the Azores. I said, apparently somebody just moved there a long time ago, bro. And then was like, we Portuguese because I was like.
And that's very common.
Yeah. And well, and that's what, and I was telling her because I was like, it turns out it's Croatian, not Portuguese, which is like, I was like, what the, like Balkan? I was like, that tracks because I'm hella angry. And, you know, and like.
That's like Eastern European, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah. But also, I was like, because I'm big, like, where's my stature, you know? Because, like, I mean, I'm German, Irish, and, like, Croatian. And I was like, so I'm Caucasian as fuck. And I love people like, what are you? I'm like, white. They'd be like, no. And I'd be like, is that hard for you? Because like, I accepted it, bro. I've already accepted it.
It was just a surprise.
It was so funny. I was like, guess what, bro?
Guess what? Yeah. Like, oops. That was
no. And I called my grandma. I said, Grandma, you have something to tell me.
We need to talk.
She said, but I could tell she was like, she was like, what? I was like, okay, you ain't lying. Because I was like, is that really her daddy? Or not?
Yeah.
She didn't know, but yeah. That's like funny about the ancestry shit though. Like everybody thinks they have something.
A lot of secrets be uncovered with Ancestry.
I mean, my dad's shit was we do that because I was like, easy. I was like, he German. That's it. He just German. And I was like, that. And it turned up.
So we are German girls. I have a lot of German also.
Aren't you like most of? Didn't your shit come back hella like mostly like Mexican and indigenous like Mexican and shit?
Yeah, but the white part like I didn't pull any Italian.
Yeah, that's.
And my mom is very Italian looking. Yeah. My grandpa's Italian. I didn't pull any, not a drop.
Yeah, your Italian was my like Native American.
Yeah, exactly. So where's the fucking Italian? And thank God I never got a tattoo or anything because at one point I would have. My mom's like very, very like her social media names be like Italiana Mama type shit. Like she's very, very.
It is Italian.
And
mama.
I'm not. I pulled none. So, but I did pull a significant amount of German.
You're making me cry. I'm sorry. This is
like a large Italian.
I'm like.
Face.
On my arm or something. Who knows? Who knows? But good thing I never did that. The other funny history, you have descendants from the ships, right?
Oh, yeah. So on Ancestry, I think, you can like one day, that's hilarious. You remember that because nobody remembers that.
It's super interesting.
Well, you can like trace like, so if you get into it one day, I was like, when I had a job. One time I had a job, and like I was like, on the computer, like fucking around, and you could just look at shit, like, and
they're constantly trying to sell you more records,
and
more, to expand further and further,
And I found out apparently, I can't remember what, I think it was on my mom's side, but the lion side. It was like my 11th great grandfather or something. I don't know what that means. I think that was the wording. I could be wrong. Excuse me, but came over on the Mayflower, and I was like, that fucking tracks. Like,
she put it on Twitter, and I was like, don't tell no one else.
I give a fuck. I give a fuck. You can't change. I didn't do it. God damn it.
No, I know.
And I will spend my whole, you know what, my parents have land. That's, you know what, but if you want to come, if you take it, I'll be like, all right.
Stop.
I'm like,
but these discoveries were very.
But you can't, I'm like, what's the point? Like, it is what it is, and it's like, I think knowing that too is important. Like, I've always had it, like, I'm half German. I guarantee you there's people on my dad's side that did shit that I would be disgusted about. I have there's no way that if you go that far back that there weren't people, because, like, they were like, they'd kill your fucking family if you
weren't with it.
Yeah, so I'm like, there's no way that some shit didn't happen that I'd be disgusted by. That being said, like, it is what it is, so I feel like it's by, if It's my
I'm
moral
not saying that
obligation,
to
though.
shame you.
No,
And I'm not saying that to make a joke of it.
No.
I'm very interested. It is funny.
It's funny as fuck. Because,
it is funny.
But that's why it's like, I think it's like important for me to like be like.
History is very interesting to me. So I say that because that's like a big discovery.
Yeah.
And I think that's very interesting.
And I don't want to also like I've always said I never wanted children, and I'm like, why the fuck make more white people, A, but like B, like I don't want I can't carry on this colonized ass motherfucking lie like shit. We don't need no.
But that's not you.
But that's what. But like, yeah, and that's like I think it like I'm not ashamed. I didn't do that shit, but simultaneously, like I have no problem admitting that happened, and like whatever I can do to make it like less painful for anybody else, I'm cool with.
Yeah, you're like, a good person.
Like
you're not a bad person.
Don't tell nobody.
Despite your discoveries,
I got a reputation to uphold.
You're not a bad person.
I'm a horrible human being.
No, you're actually very smart, and that's something that I've always admired and respected about you. You have college degrees, you get straight A's, you're like what is it, like psychology major, like what?
So my bachelor's and master's are in psychology, and my PhD program is in psychology as well. All of them have emphasis in criminal psychology,
the most interesting kind.
And it's I wanted to get into a PhD program for forensic psychology, but I got offered a scholarship for like this one first, and I was just like, okay, I took it.
You're insanely smart. Like it's very much a flex. Your profession is like so unexpected. I think when people meet you, they can't look at you and fucking see that. You know, they're not expecting that.
Well, like, do you know what that's like though? But like that's like
I do.
And I like that though. Like I like. I think I take pride in the fact that like I love like old people love me, and I'm always like I look crazy, but they want to like not like me, but then they talk to me for a minute, they love me, and I like that. I'm like so I like that like, and
I know that kind of experience, like people judging the book by its cover, but then when they talk to you and realize, oh, you're really fucking smart, like it's a nice surprise to give people.
It's like it's
a gift that we give you.
It's funny too because like I don't think I ever like recognized, like I ain't shit, but I was like, even when I was younger, talking about like childhood, like when I was 11, the state of California invited me to take my SATs because that's
what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck can say that?
My mom still hasn't paid for it because I looked at it the other day. I was like, oh, there's all these things you're saved.
Yeah.
But it's like I didn't realize. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, but college wasn't like important to us. So like, I went to city college after high school, and I was 17, and it's like, can't send a girl from Wilton to like Sac City at 17. And I was there for like a year. I left with like 3 transferable credits. They were all fucking like electives.
Really?
Because I chose all my own classes. Like
you were a kid.
So, but I never recognized like
your abilities.
Yeah, I guess like I even like it's like I even I tested for Mensa because. And but then it was like there's dues every year, and I was like, I don't have money for dues. But like things like that, like I just didn't. I don't know. But now in school, I think that's why I like it. It's like
because you're doing it by choice. It's stuff you're interested in. Like,
and it's like validation too. Like it's
like for sure.
It's like okay, like you're not stupid. Like
you're actually like smart, brilliant, smart as fuck. Yeah, that's a flex.
Is my face red because I'm.
I think it already was.
I don't know. I can feel it, bro. I feel my cheeks getting red. I'm blushing.
Yeah, no, you're a very, very smart girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I always like that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're also over the top. You're a lot. You are a lot.
I'm trying to distract you from my mind, bro.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. But like she's really like low key brilliant. And
that's very nice. Thank you.
That's my favorite thing about you. At one point, you had a radio show.
I had a couple. Do you remember you? I
guested.
Yes, and I remember. You know what? I specifically rather remember this because at the time on Instagram we just started posting videos. Like you could post videos.
Yeah.
And you never wanted to post videos because you didn't like your voice. I remember you told me you didn't like your voice. I was like, I love your voice.
It took me years to get comfortable with my voice.
But you guessed it, and you were like natural. I was like, and I remember saying, dude, you need a show. Like you are a natural.
I think you did say that.
Yeah, I did. I was like, you were so good at this. I was like, you need a fucking show, girl. I was like, and then I remember when you started the Ask Paddle for You one. I was like, I'm not saying I'm right, but
you did call it first. You did actually.
But yeah,
I forgot about that.
I had like.
It was kind of music based. Was it?
So I had. 3. Well, I was a guest. We had 102.5 in Sacramento, which is like our main radio station, and I had a segment on that when I was like 22 for like a year under like Budman and Booger, which were like the DJs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a show on. It was called KUMS FM, and it was like a live internet radio station.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a show on the 360 radio, which is still in effect, and that's a live.
That's the one I went to.
Yeah,
right?
that's the one you went to. Yeah, and actually, the first year we were on air, we won like best like radio station or whatever. But it was like when I was the second one I booked, hosted, and engineered myself, and it was like
you engineered too.
Yeah, like I did. I put all this.
Wow.
I like picked every song
that.
like in the brand. I did all that right.
Yeah.
But the one you were on, it was cool because I had a DJ Eddie Z.
Yeah.
Like he did all that, so it was cool. But simultaneously, I still had to like. I had to like be on. I don't know. Like I had to be on there every week and like have a guest and like and like it was. I don't know. I couldn't. I'm not gonna lie. Like it got to a point where I felt like a burden and I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so like I just stopped.
Yeah, it's good that you had the experience.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I liked it. Like and when I did the one that I engineered, it was fun because it was at a studio.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like I'd get crazy guests. I had Brother Lynch on one time because he was next door.
That's amazing.
So he's next door and I came in because I know the dude that owns the studio, Jay Intel. Shout out, we love Intel. I like opened the door. I was like, hey, and Brother Lynch was like, what's up? I was like, you want to be on my show? And he was like,
and he said, yeah.
He was like, all right. And again,
I feel. My experience is that he's very standoffish. I don't know if he's a shy person or what.
He was hella nice.
I wanted to have him come down before. This is years ago.
Shit.
I followed him. He followed me back. And then he was like with like this blonde white lady at the time. And she started fucking tripping and like blocked me.
Oh, God.
I was blocked from his page for years.
That's
Somebody
weird.
else was like... She said, like, back off, and, like, it was drama.
You're like, it's not, you're like, calm down, girl. No,
drama. I was like, not trying to get with your man.
I was
it was weird, but I was hella disappointed because growing up, that was, like, one of my favorite rappers ever.
Yeah. Well, that fucking tracks.
Yeah.
That would be your fucking favorite.
It was. And in the 90s, I was a kid, and it was.
He used to rap about the weirdest fucking wild. I was like, this is
when I thought maybe I would have action at having him as a guest, I got juiced, and then she killed my fucking dream. Yeah.
I think, because I do remember him, like, because, like, my little, like, where I recorded was right next door, right? And he came in, he's like, I normally wouldn't do this, but just because you just asked like that, I was like, all right. And I remember on this particular show, I would always ask, like, these 3 like super inappropriate questions. I think like one of them was like, are you into butt sex? Or like I think one of them was like, have you ever like nutted in a bitch's face? And if you did, was it a surprise? Like,
yeah.
And I remember he was like, you're making me blush. And I swear to God,
blush.
And I remember
you were blushing.
I said nobody could tell.
No, you.
And he thought it was funny, and I was like, okay, we're all right. I was like, wait,
you're like, relax. It's fine.
Oh my God. I was like, I gotta chill, bro. But he was like, he was cool as fuck. Like, she was like, he was so cool. But this was also like, I think I was like 24, 25.
Okay.
It was a while ago. It was like, damn, that's...
So, did you do burlesque or just like pinup modeling?
No, just pinup modeling.
Because I remember that.
Yeah. I danced for like a brief period of time, like private parties.
Okay.
But it wasn't burlesque. It was like, and I was the only white bitch on the roster, so of course I always get hired.
Was it stripping?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
So it would be like like for parties and shit. Do you know what I mean?
Like California Dream Girls type shit.
I mean,
in the Bay Area, that's
like, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it was called. I just know I was on a roster, but I was the only white bitch, and that was when I was like pin-up-y. So they're like, first we're gonna pick this pale ass fucking Betty Page like a bitch, right? With, like,
that's a good
you know
look.
What I mean? It'd be like, and then I'd come out dancing to like white girl, like because I was when 40 dropped. I got a report cards.
Oh, okay.
I come with that white girl.
Well, that's good. I'm sure you did well.
It was good money. It was easy money.
Poetry.
I actually did a show in August. You remember, like, I did a show randomly in August. I got asked to...
I'm going to tell you something. You took me to a show, competition, something that was spoken word before. I had a boyfriend at the time. I don't even remember who it was. And he was, like, having some kind of panic attack. So, remember, I had to leave before it was over.
Oh, yes.
But don't say who it was, because I don't remember. But
I do. I do. Yeah, I remember.
But we went together. We were there, and then I had to leave.
Yeah, but my homegirl was there from Oakland, so she, yeah.
But I don't like spoken word.
I know, and nobody does. Nobody does. Nobody does.
I really don't like it, but I wanted to hang out.
I
was like, let's go. And then I very quickly was like reminded why I don't like it. And I was like, get me the fuck. I mean, the universe made whoever I was dating at that time have a panic attack and got me like teleported out of there.
So like I say, I don't know who it is or anything, but I'll never forget you on the phone talking. And then, like, and as you hung up, this person you were dating was, like, talking to their friend, and they said, some bitch, and you really said, who you calling a bitch?
Oh, God, probably. Whoever it was, I just remember them having, like, a panic attack. And I was like, I have to fucking need to figure this out.
Yeah, that's funny. So, like, that actually, you know what's funny? That venue that we went to, which is, like...
Were we in West Oakland?
We were in, I think we were in
West
a weird area because it was, like, after, like, COVID, I think. Or, like right, like, during or after. Like, it was, like... Because it was outside. They used to... This venue used to be at the old Oakland Opera House, which was... And then it became, like, the Oakland Metro. So, like, when I started, like, doing smoke, which I hate, I'd be like, yeah, I did slam.
Yeah.
Because I think of, like, I married an axe murderer. Have you ever seen that? With he does a film. He's like, woman, whoa, man, whoa.
It's like
man.
a joke.
She stole my heart and my cat. Like, I feel like that's what
Is
people...
that what you did?
No, but I feel like that's what people think it is. You know what I mean? Which I'm like, sometimes it is. But
I don't like battle rap. I don't like. It's like the same
and
family.
And that venue particularly.
Yeah,
is like
I feel like there was some of that going on.
It's the longest running freestyle battle in Oakland.
It was hell. It was hell, and I was like, "Get me the fuck out of here before I crash out." Like,
I was like, it's okay. Like, I was like, I told homies, I was like, oh, I read it.
You knew a lot of people, so I was like, she's gonna be good. Like,
I didn't even trip though. I didn't even care. I was like, whatever. But yeah, that's funny. But I did do. I was on like a couple slam teams. I went to like nationals and shit.
Yeah.
But actually, there was in August, somebody I used to do poetry with. She did like a show where she, because she used to have a venue, and it was like we did a lot of erotic poetry. I used to write like really nasty ass shit, bruh. It was like, but it was good. I'm not gonna lie. I was
horny
like,
poetry.
It was
horny poet.
No, it wasn't corny. It was nasty.
Horny.
Horny. Yeah,
horny poetry.
Shit, it made me horny just thinking about it.
Please.
But she had me close out a show. She brought back the venue for like one night. Hella people showed up. Like I was like, it was a big ass.
There's a huge
crowd.
community for it.
And it was
it
felt cool.
And the shit we went to, it was packed. Yeah. It wasn't like no little thing. Like it was.
You know who runs that
event.
venue? The dude who runs that venue is L. Ron Hubbard's great grandson, and he's like my homie.
Ew.
Yeah, no, and he's super.
Is he a Scientologist?
No, he's super. He's actually
he's anti.
He's the only reason I knew what Scientology was about before like the South Park episode. He actually wrote this is okay. Well, okay, I won't say who it is.
This is his grandfather.
Yeah, I think it's his
great
grandfather.
Okay.
I can't remember his. I think it's his great grandfather.
Wow.
Or but he wrote an email. I remember it was like 2005 or whatever, and I remember like. Back, before like everybody was communicating on Twitter and shit, and he wrote an email to like all of us like in like that would go to the slams, and he was like, if I disappear, like look at Scientology, because they'd been going around like looking.
I've been talking about my grandpa too much.
Well, he had a son
making jokes and shit.
He had a poem that like
about that
and literally told you what it was. So like before the South Park episode, you know what I'm talking about, where they like there's a South Park episode where they literally tell you like what Scientology believes, and people are like, what?
And it became a joke.
Yeah, but like before that, so it was like nobody knew it, like And, like, they were looking for him, and he literally wrote an email, like, if I disappear, look to Scientology, they've been coming. It was crazy.
What's sad is that's, like, real shit.
Yeah, it was crazy, though. And, like, it was wild. Like, because he used to get hired for, like, anti-Scientology conventions and shit. And,
damn.
But, yeah, he still runs that fucking venue. It's, like, the longest running venue. I mean, it's, yeah.
Do you ever go anymore? I know you come down here for some stuff.
Not really. I don't really know. I haven't been in, like...
a while.
A super long time. I get, like... I don't know what happened. I don't like driving. Like
I don't either.
That's why I was like this drive, but this
it's
drive
part
was
of
like,
getting older.
But this drive was like nice because I took the levee roads, I took like river roads.
Yeah, you said it was like pretty.
Girl,
right?
I can't stand. You put me on the freeway, I'm like upset.
Yeah,
I don't like the freeway, so I don't really like. I used to go to Berkeley every week and like slam and like win money and shit, and I'm like, you couldn't pay me to do that shit.
Really, you're over it.
I fucking hate it.
So we attend the rodeo together. We go to the Black Rodeo.
Yeah, who took you to your first rodeo? I did.
You did. It's become our tradition. Her, and Bunny. Maybe Peas one day when
and I
she
was
gets
get
a
yelled
little
at
taller.
because I flirt with too many cowboys.
She's always flirting with the cowboys, but it's a really fun, great experience. That's become our tradition. We missed it last year because we both had the dates fucked up.
Yeah.
But we will be there this year.
Yeah, it's the Bill Pickett Rodeo. It's the longest. It's like the
longest running black
like the
rodeo.
first black rodeo in like United States.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
and there's hella vendors, and it's just Where? Castro Valley.
Yeah, the last one. Remember there were two. Were they in two separate? Or no, the same spot.
They were the same.
I don't know where that is because I don't live here. It was off a freeway.
Yeah, it's in the East Bay. It's in Castro Valley. And,
she drives.
It's great. It's great every year, and there's always vendors and jewelry and books and just great shit. So if you've never been, definitely go. They usually do it for 2 days, and I think we would go on the Sunday.
Yeah, we went on either Saturday. I was so happy like this last time because I got to wear my Beyonce like Ivy Park like rodeo
You did.
chaps, and like
You
I was
did.
like it's the only place which were like they're like yes. I was like thank you. Nobody knows what these are. Thank you.
A lot of people were stopping her
I was
and
like-
telling her they loved her outfit.
I remember we had to crawl through a fence, and you didn't think I could make it, and I was like, oh no, you didn't think you could make it because you
Yeah.
made it. I was like, bitch, my big ass can make it. I was like, my waist is the size of your titties, like your titty measurement. Get out of here.
We did crawl through a fucking hole in a fence. We made it. Yeah, that was fun. Good time.
I like how you just block the shit out of your memory.
I just hold on to what I think is important, and sometimes shit comes up, and sometimes it don't. Let's talk a little bit about sex work.
Okay.
I know you dabbled a little bit. You got into it as an adult.
Yeah.
Do you still?
No, in fact, I don't even really do my OnlyFans anymore because it's like, I don't think people realize having to like make content.
It's fucking work.
It's
I talked
work.
about it on a previous episode, and it became too much work for me.
Also, like, I don't always feel like sexy. I don't feel like
either.
good about my body
Yeah.
and shit. So I don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't always want to. And also, like, I don't really have the time to do that shit right now. But like, I did. I mean, I always sold like nudes, like back in the day. And then I was like, I think the first time I ever got like paid, because like I never really like, I did like a site. Like a couple months, and like I was a dom for like a couple months, but only like one person. It was fun and like it was cool. We kind of like like he like.
So that was going to be my next question. Would you ever? I don't think I realized.
I don't think I would do it again. No, I only did it for like a couple months, and like the guy that like he knew it was like it was my first like sub. You know what I mean? So it was cool because like.
How'd that feel for you?
I liked it, but I the reason I stopped is because I didn't like okay, like I hate men, but I love men, right?
You didn't like hurting him?
No,
or what?
no, it wasn't that I didn't like hurting him. It was that like after I put like 10 fucking clothespins on your balls, and then like 2 hours later I go home and I gotta fuck my man and shit. I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, all I can think about is like I just like literally like desecrated some dude's balls. Like,
so you didn't. So it was
it like
fucking
fucked
with you.
up my sex drive.
Really,
yeah. It
really.
didn't, like I didn't. It was weird. It was like, and the guy was cool as fuck. Like that motherfucker was like cool as fuck, great guy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like but I didn't. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It was
It just wasn't for you.
and it sucks that I'm so big and I'm so
And
scary.
that's what
and I'd be such a good dom.
That's
like,
where
but
I was going.
Yeah,
with
if I could do like dom shit, where it's like financial domination or like where it wasn't. I never like it wasn't like any like not sexual at all type shit. Like I'd do that, but like I would do financial domination, but I just never like.
But you have the physique of such a goddess.
I'm like dominant in real life, but I'm submissive in bed. So like even though it's work,
you can't switch.
I can switch, but it fucks me up when I get home.
Yeah, I get it.
So then I'm like after after I just like yelled at him and I'm like, oh, I'm that bitch, now I gotta go home. I'm like, like it's like it doesn't like it didn't work for me. Like I don't know, I couldn't.
You couldn't like turn it off.
Yeah, I couldn't compartmentalize.
It's hard to transition between that, and it's even harder if you have a sub and then they want to not be a sub sometimes, or like you have someone that's normally not a sub and they want to try it on. It like my brain can't change gears like that.
No, I can
Once
do that.
you're something, you have to kind of stay that for me, or you're gonna start fucking with my head.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Like if I had a dude and he wanted, I'd be like, no, like I don't I don't know what it is. Like I do not want to be. I do not want to.
You're
be
not pegging someone that you're fucking.
No, not unless
in
you're
real life.
Me, bro.
Yeah, and I have. And it was okay, but it was okay because the partner was kind of like that when we started. Like, but there's other people it wouldn't have been okay because we didn't have that dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, it really depends on how I start out with the person.
Yeah. I think it's generational, too. Like, I feel like our generation is not like you and I are, like, open, like, sexually and shit, but, like, it's not as normal for, like, to peg a dude, like, in our generation. Whereas, like, Gen Z is probably, like, 8 out of 10 motherfuckers Gen Z get pegged. No, I'm just
Gen Z is with it. They're very open-minded.
But you know what I mean?
They're
Like,
very
for us,
with
like,
it.
it's like, so, like, even if that's not what we believe, just because of, like that shit is, like, just, like, generationally.
Way more
like,
open-minded.
Put in my ass, and you're like, all right. Do you know what I mean? It's like, even if you're cool with it, there's a part of you because generationally, you're like, fuck, like, I think. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe
it's like a
for
stigma.
you. For me,
I think it's like maybe it's.
Do you
just
mean
for me.
like you're uncomfortable with it?
Not uncomfortable. Like I think like I'll do it if you pay me, but like I don't like. And I mean, I don't know. Like I've never been with a dude that wanted me to put in his house. Like a dude that like I was like interested in.
Yeah.
like, and I wouldn't, like, I'm not opposed to it, but I think that it would be something that I would literally have to, like, because I think that stigmatized, like, I've been stigmatized to think that, like, oh, like, that's not okay.
It's
and it is
shameful,
okay, yeah.
and yeah.
It's totally okay, but I think it's something that I would have to, like, confront.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
like, and
For
like,
sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to confront anything.
No.
That's why I just want to do that. Like,
And I'm surprised because you're like
girl.
a psychology girly.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I don't want to confront shit.
Really? Yeah, okay.
Like, no, I'd be like...
No, we were on the ride over, and she mentioned something, and I was like, that's a trauma response. And she was like, yeah, maybe. And I was like, no, it is. And she was like, well, yeah, but I don't want to say that. Like, but, like, you know
it's
that.
Weird. No,
you know, because you
It's
have
like,
the knowledge.
It's
you
weird.
know that.
Like, it's weird because it's like, it'd be like, especially because, especially I believe everybody should, everybody should be in therapy probably, like, regularly in the sense you don't have to go every week, but, like, it's not a bad thing to go, like, once a month, once every few months.
Are you in therapy?
No. And, like, and I'm telling you, that's what I was going to get at. No, I'm not. Because, like, literally, I don't have, like, the time to do the work or the mental capacity because of my PhD program. So if I'm in therapy
it's
right
just
now,
not a good time.
it's I'm gonna have to confront and deal and do because you can't
process.
So people, because people think you go to therapy, you talk to somebody, everything's good. No, you have to do the work.
Oh no, there's work.
Yeah, and like doing the work, I don't fucking have the mental
and
capacity
also
or the time
uncovering
for it right
hurtful things and having to process things like would take a lot. So I understand you being busy. Do you have it in your plans for your future?
Yeah, and it's not, and it's funny because I was talking because I get it free through my school actually.
Wow.
So like I was actually talking to a lady like within the last like 6 months, but it's I just like if I know that like if something's really weighing heavy and I can't like then I'll reach out or whatever. But it's just like I don't have I don't think I quantified like the amount of time and effort it was gonna take for this program.
Yeah.
And like it's
but
like,
you're in such a blessed position to be able to focus
do it.
and fucking make that your primary focus right now. Like you're in the best position to knock that shit out.
Yeah. No, for real. No, I agree. I fully agree. But I know that like I think like it's because I should be everybody should be in therapy. I'm also I don't take my meds and I'm like
that was my next
question.
I
don't take but I do I like dread.
Do you have are you diagnosed with
I have bipolar 1 and ADHD and PTSD and I think that's it. I'm all hold on anymore.
Do you have OCD?
No, I don't have OCD.
Okay.
But and like
BPD? No.
No.
Okay.
And but like and I'm not opposed to meds. I love meds.
Have you tried them before?
Yes, and I have like because I got diagnosed at like 22.
Okay.
So like because I was 51, 50 at 22. So like I got diagnosed at 22, and I remember the meds then like made me sick. So it was like I didn't
back
take
then.
them.
Were they giving you like Seroquel?
I think I was taking Depakote and something else. I can't remember.
Lithium or something.
But it like made me like sick, right?
Yeah.
And so I didn't take them for a long time. And then when I was like 30, something happened, and I was like, I started going to therapy, and I got meds. And I had a really good cocktail, and I was like, it was cool.
It was working for you.
But like I also know like I like to do drugs. Like I do drugs.
And you drink.
Yeah, I drink, and I also I work hard and I do my studies and shit. But when I'm off, I'm like doing that, and it's like not.
You can't do both.
It's not responsible to be on meds and do that. And simultaneously, I don't recommend this, but I've been very lucky in the sense that I've been able to like recognize if I'm like even like slipping, like if I'm like any like hint of like oh I'm sad. I recognize it very fast. I'm not saying I can like impede it, but like I haven't had like a manic episode or a depressive episode in like probably like over a year. That's like good. I might have had a depressive episode, but it's like a slight one, so I don't count it. Like if it didn't go over 2 weeks, I don't count it. You know what I mean?
If it don't knock you off your pivot.
Yeah, and I haven't been manic in a really long time. I'm not like like being irresponsible, spending money and shit like that. So I'm like, but I'm not opposed to meds. I know I should be on meds, but it's like, I feel like PhD is hard. I feel relieving myself from getting fucked up.
Oh,
like,
if you're smart, also you're like aware of what's going on.
But simultaneously, yes,
you can identify it.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky enough that I can like. It's like the thing, it's classic cognitive behavioral therapy. I can recognize a trigger when it happens, and I'm able to use like the tools to impede it before it turns into something that's like a slippery slope. That being said, I don't recommend that to anybody. Like it's not like if you have a diagnosis and you have the option to take meds and you can do it and go to therapy.
It makes your life easier.
Yeah. Like I'm just like I'm old as fuck, bro.
You're kind of playing a game, though.
I am, but also, but also I don't.
But you don't feel like you get out of control, right?
No, I don't.
So
I'm very
It's manageable.
And if I did, I'm not gonna lie, I would because also like I don't know, like I don't know if I told you this, but like last year I had like 8 friends pass away last year. They're fucking 8. Like 2 of them called me their sister type shit. Like it was a lot.
Like very close people.
It was it was a lot, bro, and it was crazy. And I was like, okay, but that's the age we're at, also, and like like it is what it is. But like I had to get like a 3-week extension on a class, for instance, right? Because I did get a little like down, and I was moving, and I was like there was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on.
But so it's like, but I was able to like bring it in, you know what I mean? If I get out of control, like I'm not opposed. I'll check myself in somewhere, or I'll fucking like, you know what I mean? But
that's good.
I'm able to maintain it right now, and also it's like it helps me with my studies, and also I'm not gonna lie, I don't nut when I'm on pills, bro. I don't nut when I'm on meds, and then they're like, you could take something further. And I'm like, so how many pills I gotta take? I'm taking 7 pills a day, bro. The fuck, I like cocaine, not pills. Like I like to put things in my nose, not like what the like.
That's the downside of.
I was gonna say I don't like to swallow things, but we know that's a lie.
We know that's a goddamn lie. Yeah. Don't even start lying to my friends. No, I get it. As long as you're managing, like.
Yeah, it's like and it's I can tell when I get but again, I don't recommend that, and I don't think that's okay.
Yeah.
It's just the choice I make, and I'm like very aware of it, and I'm like I take responsibility for it. I'm just.
And if that changes, it sounds like you know how to handle it.
I'm
if it does,
because I will say one thing. I don't know if I could ever stop smoking weed.
Yeah.
But like everything, for Lent, sometimes I stopped drinking and stopped doing drugs. This year I gave up.
She's a real. Listen, you may not see this coming either. She's a devout Catholic. Very serious Catholic.
I mean, I just like being like, oh, I did something wrong, and they're like, it's okay, God loves you. I'm like,
she loves the Lord.
Like, you gotta play to win, girl. It's like the lottery. You gotta play to win. It might not exist, but I'll tell you what, if it does, I'm playing to win.
I don't tease her about it. I have respect for all religions.
I know it's ludicrous.
But no, it's not. I don't think it's ludicrous at all.
I'm not into the Bible can suck my dick. That's terrible. But like my proverbial dick, like dead ass. Like, I don't like the Bible. I think it's dumb. But I like having faith.
Yeah.
And like it is like we've done. There are empirically based studies that show like. People have faith, have like a lower depression level and shit like that.
I believe that.
So it's like, and I'm like, yo, if you're gonna have a religion, why not have the one where you're like, hey, I did this wrong, and they're like, it's okay. Do this.
No matter
like, God
what you
still
did.
loves you.
Yeah,
you're like, period. So I'm gonna do what I allow. Let me do what I allow.
So that's your motivation for choosing that one?
No.
Is your family Catholic?
No.
It's only you.
Yeah. So I was
Wow.
never baptized. So like they baptized my alleged brother. They baptized that motherfucker, but like not me. They were like, this baby could go to hell. They don't care, bro.
Did you get baptized as an adult?
I got baptized in 2010. I did like adult catechism from like 2008 to 2010. Because I wasn't baptized, I had to do 2 years instead of 1. I was like, damn, bro, they really hate me.
But you were ready.
And like,
there's
this little Italian nun, bro. She like, I remember, because like, okay, when I was younger, I used to go to hella different churches. And my mom would drive me to town, drop me off, and then pick me up later. She was very good. I went to a Baptist church. I went to a Mormon church because my best friend was Mormon. To a Lutheran church, I went to an evangelical church, da.
But your parents didn't go.
No,
just you went. Okay.
Yeah. But that's why it was like so cool that she would drop me off.
Yeah.
Like that's like and out of the way, you know what I mean?
And letting
like,
you be on your journey.
Yeah, like explore.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I don't know what happened. I went into the cathedral downtown of the Blessed Sacrament, and I like walked in.
And you cried.
And there was a giant There was a giant Lady Guadalupe, and I was like, because I love her. I was like, I'm supposed to be here.
You felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I met with a nun. She said the first thing she said, okay, do you do drugs? I said yes.
Well, at least you were honest, right? I think you're supposed to be.
And she was like, okay. But then I like started adult catechism, and then like every time, I'll never forget, I got this Mary and this Jesus tattoo like during the catechism thing. I'll never forget, she grabbed my arm, she said, well, at least we'll know your arms will go to heaven. I said,
aw, well, if you're gonna get
I was like, this is why I love being Catholic, because they're like mean to me like my dad. I was like, like perfect.
So you like it.
Because like, I feel like I'm at home, like.
Yeah. Well, I love that for you.
No, but I know it's
I do.
like, I think whatever makes you better, like if it makes you a better person, then do it. I don't care if you pray to this microphone, if it makes you a better person.
Exactly.
I'm going to support
I agree.
you. But if you use it to like, give yourself excuses or harm people, then I don't accept that.
Yeah.
You know?
I got baptized as an adult. I was like in my 20s. I went to a black church. I went to an apostolic church.
Okay.
They like fall on the ground and speak in tongues and get covered with a sheet, and like they encouraged my kids to get the Holy Ghost, and like my daughter got it and like spoke in tongues, and like I was.
Which one, the oldest?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was in it for a while, and then it just wasn't a good fit for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say I was judging them because I do believe like that's their path,
Yeah.
you know, and I respect it. But it just wasn't a fit
Yeah.
for me, so eventually I left. But I did get baptized during that time.
No shit.
And yeah, like that.
There's nothing, but you know what? Like, whatever you do. Here's the thing. I'm like, whatever. If it felt right in the moment, it's right.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I tried. I gave it a good try.
You gave it the old fucking Baptist,
good college
Baptist try.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not like, I wish my fucking parents had baptized me because then I wouldn't have to go. For
I
2
never
years.
got baptized as a kid, but my sisters did. But like,
So
no
both
shock
of our
there.
parents hated us.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Word.
Exactly.
Shout out to
No
our
surprise
terrible
with that
parents.
one. Yeah.
To your fake Italian mom, my fake fucking Portuguese and
Exactly.
native mom.
Yeah. They went and handled them.
I don't know. I had to say it close because I'm upset. I was
I
like,
know.
That's crazy, I didn't
Are
know.
you the black sheep of your family? Do you have a close relationship with your family? I know you have like this mystery brother that
Nah, well, yeah,
with.
no, we don't like him. He's like a violent alcoholic, and he's like, he's like a disappointment.
A
I haven't
bad
talked to
guy.
him in years, and I won't.
Yeah. I think
but-
that's good to have
Yeah,
boundaries.
well, like I'm like I don't give a like I've always said you don't owe anybody anything.
Exactly.
Even if like we have the
No
same,
matter who they are,
Yeah, we have
too.
the same DNA. I don't owe you shit.
Yeah.
Like I love you, but it doesn't mean I like you and I won't be around you.
Yeah.
Because like I don't feel safe around you, and
Yeah.
like so I'm not gonna be around you. I do like my mom has my mom's cousins and their kids. I'm very close to.
Good.
So like that's where I go on Christmas Eve and shit. My mom has one sister. She's got kids, like 4 kids. I don't really talk to any of those cousins. I like 2 of them. The other 2 I don't really like fuck with.
Those are the ones that are actually Portuguese?
No, none of them are Portuguese.
Oh, none of them. I thought there were
My
some.
mom's sister is same DNA. She had
I
Portuguese.
thought there
in
was
it.
some that was.
No, you know what's funny too? My mom's cousins
Got
apparently
it.
did an ancestry, and they're not Portuguese either, so nobody's Portuguese. So like that's why I was like, okay, so it is your real dad
All right.
because nobody in the family's
Okay.
Portuguese. So it's like it was your
Makes
real
sense.
dad. It was just
Yeah.
a lie.
Got it.
So like,
Got it.
But and then so my mom only has one sister, and my dad had a brother and a sister, but my dad's siblings are both passed and have been for like a long, long time. Like I lost my grandparents and like 2 out of 3 of my aunts and uncles like by the time I was like 20.
Okay.
So like yeah, so like and like my mom's sister, she's got 4 kids, but I'm not very close to them. I'm not close to them. I don't talk to 2 of them.
It's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, it's like I don't know. I don't deal with fuck shit. Like it doesn't mean I don't love you, and like
Right.
it doesn't mean I don't like every time I pray I'm like bless all my friends and family, even the ones I don't like.
Yeah.
But like, but I
But
don't.
you still include them.
Yeah,
That's
but I don't
very
need to fuck
sweet.
with you. Like I don't like.
Yeah.
Life is way too short. I'm
It
like,
is.
You don't owe anybody anything, and like my mom is very much like. She feels like she has to keep the peace for like people that aren't alive anymore. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's dumb. I'm like, give a fuck. Like if I hate you in life, I hate you in death.
Exactly.
Don't like see somebody at my funeral I hate and be like, she loved you. I didn't. I
Right.
hate you still.
Right.
Like, and I feel like just because like I love my grandmother, but I'm not gonna do shit to make her happy. She's not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So my cousins that want to
yeah.
like if they want to act like dicks, I'm gonna treat you
I
like
don't
dicks.
subscribe to that shit. Like you have to deal with people
Yeah.
because they're your family, or
Yeah.
you have to like try. Like no, you don't.
Yeah.
If it's not healthy for you
It
and
sucks.
it doesn't make you feel good, don't.
Yeah,
do it.
don't do it. But I will say, in answer to your question though, like I'm the black sheep in that regard because I will not like.
Fake it.
Yeah, and I won't go to shit. I won't like. I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, because my mom likes to pretend like everything's okay.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to be like, I'm like, no, like I stand my ground. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm the black sheep in that regard. But like, I mean, I am the best looking. I'm the only one that has degrees. Like,
Well, look at that.
I'm
That's
the only
good.
one that's never had a child or a divorce or a fucking.
Right.
You know, but yeah, but I'm definitely. I mean, I'm definitely the most attractive.
You're a very confident.
My niece is gorgeous though. My niece. I love my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Who's my brother and her aren't together anymore. Which is
Okay.
great because now her and I are closer.
Good. That's
Because
good.
he was the problem. But like her hit my niece, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And like so I'm like.
I'm glad you have a
We got somebody to
relationship.
carry it on. Okay.
You are a zero tolerance for bullshit woman. Independent, smart, strong. You travel the world alone. Very impressive. That would be a dream for
Oh my
me.
God.
I don't see myself being able to do it. When you took your first like trip overseas, I was like, wow, like that's amazing, you know?
I mean, who else am I gonna go with?
I mean, some people would get together with friends or whatever, like even if it's just for the trip.
I had a friend.
You
once.
did that. You did that. And it was
Thank you. That's very nice of you
yeah.
to say.
Do you go there regularly now, like to Europe or?
No, I actually last year I didn't get to go at all, which like because I was going like you know. So that was, but I went to Miami a shit ton of times.
You like the beach.
Yeah, I like the beach, and I like, but and now because of the program, I'm like, so I don't have an income anymore because I'm in a PhD program. So things like really change.
It's on pause. It's
good. But it's
yeah.
like, so I have to kind of like, I probably won't be going that many places internationally for like the foreseeable future. I still got to go to Miami like every 3 months, but
that's good.
But yeah,
you like thong bikinis. You like the beach. You like the sun.
I never felt good about like being in a bathing suit though in front of people until I went to Miami.
Really? I only been to Miami for surgery, and I didn't get to go outside because I was in a recovery
telling you, like,
house.
It's like weird, like, so, like, I would never wear the bathing suits I wear in Miami and, like, LA, right?
Okay.
But, like, in Miami, like...
Everyone does?
It's, like, there's every person of every size, and, like, everybody's, like... I've never got so many compliments and so many, like,
that.
You know what I mean? And you can have your titties out, like, it's like...
Really?
Yes, girl! It's, like, you can have... Look.
That would be fun for the experience.
You can have your titties out, and, like... But I, like, it gave me a confidence that I didn't know, like, I had.
Good.
And I was like, oh, because,
no wonder you love it so much.
Shit. Well, also because, like, there's beautiful fucking people there. So if you're complimenting me, like, I feel, like, very flattered. Like,
yeah.
But LA it's not as judgy on the beach. So it's like, dude, you should go, I'll probably, like, live there in, like, the next, like, 5 years, so.
That was my next question. Do you think...
You told me, you're like, can you move there so I get to have some...
I know, so I have someone to visit, please, because I don't have anybody there, but...
I got you.
And you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, I'll live there. I'm sure, like, after school, like, I looked into PhD programs there.
Yeah, I remember you talking about
it. I'm sure after school ends, and, like, I know I'll end up there. It's going to, like, take a while.
You've been there enough times. Like, you know your way around and shit.
I was just there last month.
See? Yeah. Well, that's great.
I'd be like, bruh, I got, like, homies there. It's funny. Like, I could go there. I went there last time with no money.
And just made it work. Yeah.
I came home with money. It was good.
Good girl.
It's crazy. Like, I'm like, there's nowhere else in the world. Like, you're like, I'm like, bruh, the amount of drugs that are just like freely given. Los drogos son
lots
mucho
of partying,
aquí.
right?
Like the amount of drugs that just be like, I'd be like.
Do you like the clubs? Like,
girl, no. I go
you go to bars.
I go to the same like 3-4 places because I know all the people that work
where
there.
your homies are.
Yeah. So like I go to, of course, it's the oldest dive bar actually in South Beach. It's cash only, but I always go there because like I know everybody there, you know what I mean? And then like there's 2 other bars like down the alley. It used to be Murder Alley, now it's Ashleigh Alley.
Oh, nice. Maybe one day you can take me there.
You know, the homeless people that live there know me and shit.
Good. Ashleigh Alley.
Yeah. It's but no, I love Miami. It's like, I like going there for Thanksgiving because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving and nobody else does because they're all immigrants.
Yeah, so it's a good
time to go. So it's like
fucking
perfect. It's like another day.
Yeah.
It's like...
Is it expensive?
I mean, well, you know what's funny? I haven't, I used to get Airbnbs. I haven't paid for a place to stay though in like the last like 2 years because I stay with friends.
Okay.
So like, and then I had a friend that she'll go like out of the country and she'll let me stay in her condo.
That's
like,
great.
I haven't had to rent an Airbnb in like I think since 20.
So you don't even know what the fuck it costs right now.
Well, I looked and I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
I think last time.
Is it like Bay Area prices?
It's like, well,
worse?
You know what's crazy? When I remember going in like 2023 or maybe, I think it was 2023. Maybe 2024, I can't remember. And like during Thanksgiving or whatever, and I was able to stay like above the Palace, which is like the biggest like drag bar in South Beach, just like super famous and shit.
Wow.
And like I stayed above there because there's like a hotel above it. And I think I stayed for like, I want to say it was a long time. It was like 12 days and it was only like $1,500 or something. And I looked at that same place recently and it was like, for the same time, it'd be like $4,000. I was like, okay.
Oh, you won.
Yeah, I was like, all right. But so like it goes, like it's gone up and thank God, like I have like a friend I consider like a best friend that lives there, and so she always like lets me stay with her, and
good.
Like, and she's very like you can come in whenever you want, and like so yeah, I got lucky. I like made good friends. I gotta go. Speaking of the drag bar, I gotta go in the dressing room last time.
Shut up.
Cause like so my girl Tiara, shout out Tiara Love Dupree. She's the princess of the palace. Thank you. She
and they took you back there.
Yeah. So I was sitting at the bar. I felt like the baddest bitch. I'm sitting at the bar and like because they have like shirtless bartenders and like and the manager is fine as fuck and he's the only straight guy and he's like, listen, I was like, I'm not blowing you in the back of the palace. I was like, I'm not that gay.
He's like, bitch.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's not what I wanted.
He's like, I'm like, I was like, don't play. You try this every year. And don't play me. And so, but one of the waiters comes or the bartenders comes. He's like, excuse me. He's like, Tiara would like you to come to the back. He said the dressing room was.
Oh wow!
I felt like I was on RuPaul's
You
Drag
took
Race. I was
off
like,
running.
and like no, and so Akasha, she's like a queen there. We call her the body because she's a trans woman. She's like, bat, bat, bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, and like I'm in love with her, and like I was like, oh my god. Like,
Were you freaking out?
I was freaking. She was like changing. I was like, oh my god, I'm looking at your titty. Like it was, I love it there. But I love Tira's like my homie, and it's like I love going there. If you ever go to South Beach, go to the Palace. Like
That
everybody
sounds
will feel like
amazing.
family.
Yeah.
They have a brunch. It's $60 per person, and you get unlimited mimosas and a full show that's like 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, and they do a show every day at like noon and at 5, I think.
I
or
wanna
like 11
do
and 5,
that.
something like that. Or no, 11 and 2. I'm giving the wrong times.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, look at the Palace South Beach.
That's dope. So you like traveling by yourself? You're okay with that?
Yeah,
I mean,
well, whoever. I mean, I ain't got no man with the bag. I'd be like, look, yes.
I mean, I don't.
She gets up and goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might, like,
I have
yeah.
a fear of
Where'd you
traveling
go?
alone.
London the first time?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, she's really out there. At first,
Yeah.
I thought she was just talking shit.
And you know what? And then
she was there.
And then I met the nicest.
posing with hella strangers.
Yeah, well,
like,
I met the nicest drug dealers. And like, and it's cool because when you buy drugs there, they send you like a message on WhatsApp. It's like a menu. They're like, do you want cocaine? Do you want meth? Do you want heroin? Do you want acid? Do you want
Very
They're like, do you want
Polite
weed? Do you want
English people.
American
Very
strain
proper.
or like English strain? And I'm like, so like, if you buy drugs in
What?
London and you see a naked sticker on a phone, it's me.
wow. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I like to go. I don't know. It's like I don't have kids. You know what I mean? I ain't got no kids. I
Live
got no
your
husband.
life.
Like, fuck am I gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
No, I think that's big. Traveling alone
Why
is,
not?
is hard to do.
I think
for
it's
some
important for people to like
See
travel alone and live alone. Like, especially if you get out of a relationship, if you can. Like, I know, like not. I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about like partners. Like I don't think you know who you are until you like do things alone.
For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
Yeah. I started going to the gym alone, and that was such a huge
I can't do that.
phobia,
I can't do
fear,
that. I hate that shit.
terrifying for me. And I finally pushed through. I think I started in like September of
No
last
shit.
year. Yeah, and it's totally fine for me now.
Is
but I
it?
put it off for like years. Like, it makes
Did
me
you-
mad that I waited so long because I'm fine now.
Because I have like gym anxiety. I don't
That's how
like
I was.
it. Like I
damn near
fucking hate
panic
it.
attack
Yeah.
level. No, it's totally fucking fine. It's like I was tripping for nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy because no, I have like gym anxiety, like for
Yeah.
real. But I do like things at home now, like every day. Like I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm doing like little exercises. I have an ab now.
Good.
Like, one ab
That's
that's like
good.
coming through.
You should go if you have
Like,
one near you.
You know
like,
what though? I'm not gonna lie. Like I know, like
You're not
I
into
hate
it?
the fucking gym, dude.
Oh,
I really do.
I
and
love
even
it.
I tried to do it for a while, and I went for a while, and then then men ruined it for me because I even had a dude that worked at the gym come up and like sit next to me on a bike and was like, hey, I'm like,
I had one pimp.
I don't like
approach me,
that.
but I dress
You
like
would
a
have
man.
fucking- you're all pimping as pimping, bro.
I'm period.
You're all
but-
look here, pimp.
No,
You haven't-
for real. Don't get your bitch.
Don't
knocked off.
play me, bro.
No, but I dress like a man. So I don't wear a cute set or nothing when I go there because I don't like being hit
Yeah,
on.
no, I
anywhere.
always
So
wear a t-shirt,
I wear
yeah.
sweats, a man's t-shirt,
Girl.
a hoodie, damn
Yeah.
near have the hood on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not looking approachable.
Yeah.
That part kind of sucks.
But it still happened, didn't it?
But it did still
Yeah.
happen. Dressed like a grown man. Yeah.
It's like, and I'm like, because I always wear big shirts, because like,
Exactly.
I also, and like, especially if like that's the thing. I'm like, if I'm on like the treadmill, I know that like I had to do it one time, be like, oh, I was behind you, and I'm like, okay, great. So now I never want to go on the treadmill again because
Exactly.
you told me you was like staring at my
I
ass.
only do weights. I don't do any cardio. I'm not a cardio person.
never done weights 'cause I don't know how to do 'em.
Oh, I only do weights, and it feels so fucking good. And then to be able to move up like your weight every week, and like I'm hella strong. Like I've always been kind of strong, but like I'm hella
Oh
strong.
my
like
god, now I'm scared of you, bro.
I could like put you through a wall probably if I
you
wanted
could
to.
before.
But, like,
You know what I know? You know what I
strong,
talk about all
but-
the time? I'm always like, you never trust a tiny Mexican bitch with big
Don't-
old titties. Because I was like, I got a friend, she's like 5 feet tall. I was like,
I'm
she got
not
hands,
5
but
feet
her hands were
tall.
like this big.
I'm not
I mean, her
5
hands are the
feet
size of my
tall.
palm, and I've seen her like kill people with her, but not literally. But
I'm not
shit,
5
bitch,
feet
but you
tall.
got hands.
I'm like 5'4".
Oh, good. To me,
Okay.
it's the same thing.
I have height envy. I do.
But I think
wish
I
taller.
I would never fight you, girl. I'm
But
like,
anyway, weights. You
Shit.
should get into the weights. Like I think it feels so good.
you know what? I already do. I carry the weight of my decisions every
Fuck
day.
away from me. All right, fine. That's enough weight.
I carry
Fine.
the weight of my lack of dignity around every
Shut
day.
up. Shut the fuck up. If you ever feel inclined, the weights at the gym are great.
I would no. You know what? I'm like I have thought about that though before because like the only thing I don't like I'm cool with everything on me, but my back bothers me, and I know I need to do like
just
like
do them presses,
I know,
them
and you're
arm
absolutely
presses
right.
and shit. Yeah, it'll tighten
I
that shit up
know, but you
quick.
know I like doing drugs and shit. I don't want to exercise.
So you should balance it out.
I exercise my mind.
All right, that's fair.
I exercise my hand by drinking, and my nose.
For now, that's not sustainable forever, my girl.
I mean, you don't know me.
It's not sustainable forever. You're gonna have to squat with no hands.
Oh no, I
sit
can
on
squat.
your
I
butt.
do.
No,
what did I
do
just
the
tell you?
knees,
What did I
sit
tell
on
you?
your
I did
butt.
the deepest squat ever. Picked up 170-pound woman from dead weight. So you know, okay.
Well, you're not gonna be able to do
Don't let
that
them tell you
forever.
drugs are bad. They're.
Don't listen to her. She's not advocating for the right shit right now.
I'm not advocating
right.
for nothing.
I think that's all I got. You're great.
She's like, get out of my
I love
studio.
you.
She's like, get out of my studio. I love you. No, for real,
Yeah.
can I just tell you thank you so much? Like, I'm very,
Yeah.
flattered that you, had me on here.
You were always
Like,
on my list.
I love it, though, because, I loved
Yeah.
you. Like, I know we, homies, but it
Yeah.
was, so flattering.
Yeah,
and
of course.
and I have to say, shout out to Kristen and my niece, Brooklyn.
And her baby girl.
Yeah, because they're,
Yes.
your OG, #1 fans,
Say,
right?
hi, guys.
And,
that video was
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
but I'm
I would love to have
flattered
you back.
and humbled anytime, bro. Oh yeah, because we still gotta talk about Kemper and all that shit.
We didn't. Should we talk about that a little bit?
I mean, you can. If you
I think
want.
we should. So I totally forgot.
I thought that was why you wanted to have me on.
No, not at all. You're an interesting person without
And your
it.
energy is great.
I didn't put it in my notes because I didn't know if I was allowed to mention.
Oh yeah, no, it's yeah.
So that's why it wasn't in there. But she worked at a prison in California and fucking did therapy or something. Did a session.
I was a substance abuse counselor, so I would counsel.
in the cell.
Well, yeah. So my job, I was a counselor, and I would have 3 groups a day of 12 inmates each. Or whatever.
I'm sorry, wait. Imagine being in prison and she walks in as your counselor. Like, what? I'm sorry. We're about to kick it.
First of all, I wore very billowy blouses and white leggings.
But you have facial tattoos. Did you cover your tattoos?
No, I couldn't. But I always wore things that went up to here and were at least down to here. I'm and I always I would have it was like a room, almost like a classroom. So I'd always sit behind the desk. I never got up and walked around. I was I'm not done. I'm not walking around and throwing ass in your face. So I was so I'd sit at the desk, but But I tried, I did, I dressed, very, I dressed very nice.
As professional as you could.
Yeah.
But, you're still not playing it off like no square.
I think it behooved me, though. I think, motherfuckers were more... I had the highest graduation rate of any counselor ever in the DRP program.
Do you hear this?
I still appreciate it.
That's incredible. Yeah.
God bless them. But, so, in answer to your question, I had actually no business talking. I don't work there anymore. I had no business talking to Kemper, right?
Oh.
But one of the CEOs that works there that I just got my bachelor's, and it was a year between my bachelor's and my master's, and the CEO knew that my degree was in criminal psychology.
Yeah.
And I'd written a paper on Kemper, and I knew he was there.
Ed Kemper.
Yeah,
guys.
Ed Kemper, the co-ed killer.
6 foot,
yeah.
what?
He's 6, the dude that cut off his mom's head and then fucked it and put it on a shelf and threw darts at it. That guy.
That's
so
Bay Area guy.
So he was at the prison, and I was and so the CEO was yo. It was I'd worked there for a while. He was do you want? I'm I want to go see him, please. I just want to see him in my house.
I think she called me that day.
Yeah. I did. No, you were the first person I called because you can't have your phone in the prison.
Yeah.
So I could not talk to anybody for 10 hours, and then I'd get in my car, and I was boop, boop, boop. I was guess what, bitch? I know I didn't call you. I'm not because you don't like calls. I voice text you because I know you don't like phone calls.
Yeah.
So I've been friends with you long enough that you'll
Yeah.
So I had no business, right? But and the guy that worked that wing, it was he liked me. I could tell you
So you're getting fucking privileges in there.
But we did it in the guise of Kemper had just got his first write up in 20 years because he grabbed a nurse's ass, I guess. And
here you come with all this ass. Hi. No. They knew what they were doing. This was a favor for him. This wasn't a favor for you.
So let me tell you about this.
They were trying to smooth things out for him. They were oh, you grab ass? I'm having some girl come talk.
But that was the guys, because they were okay, she's counselors. So anyway, they he was in the cell. He's all the way at the end of the wing, and it's a cell with a little window, So we open the cell or whatever.
Silence of the Lambs type.
Just just a cell, but there's it
had a door
in that particular wing. It was a door with a window.
Okay,
but it wasn't. But I think he got like an hour out a day, like in the wing where you could just like run, you know what I mean? He kind of like kept it, like he'd go in the great room and like whatever, but he was like whatever.
Was he like general population? Like
Yeah.
he could be around
well,
people?
that particular wing was not like, it was general population, but not, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. So like in these wings at the time, like you, if they got let out for their hour or whatever, they could go into a room in that wing. So yes, technically general population, but it's not like, he's not like, I don't know if he went into like for lunch and shit like that.
With
I don't
other
really know.
people.
Yeah, I never like asked, but it was funny because he's in like a wheelchair. He's sitting in his wheelchair, right? 'Cause he's old as
you
fuck.
said he's like old
He's
now.
old as fuck.
Like, yeah.
So he's like, so they open the door and he's facing like the wall. So like I'm looking at him and I'm looking at his back, right? And he's in like a wheelchair. Mind you, he's sitting in a wheelchair and he's still like fucking like 5 feet tall.
Yes.
Like sitting in the wheelchair. So the CO goes in and is like talking to him or
Is
whatever.
his hair dark or is it white?
And
now?
no, it's like gray.
Okay.
It's like, and he was in tidy whities. And like
wait. He's in his drawers?
Yeah. He's in his cell for 23 hours a day. Why the fuck would you like?
Because you're coming. They didn't give
No,
you
they
the heads
didn't know.
up?
They didn't know. No, no.
Okay.
Girl, it's prison. You think they give a fuck about?
I thought they would have.
You think they have rights?
Put a
You think they got rights in there? They're gonna fuck.
No, right.
So they open and like so he's this tiny white. So like it is his white tee. It is like what I noticed first was his legs were so thin, right? Because he's like always in like he doesn't like. But anyways, super tall still, and he's talking. So he's I'm looking at his back. And he turns like a little bit, but not all the way towards me. And he's talking to the CO. And the CO is like, this is Miss Ashleigh. Like, she's with this program. And she's here, like, she's going to ask you a few questions about, the incident with the nurse, da-da-da-da. And this motherfucker turned, like the slowest. He was, like, trying to scare me. I could tell he was, like, turned hella slow in his wheelchair. Like trying to be hella dramatic,
trying to
right?
be creepy?
Yeah. And I'm standing in the front. I'm standing like this. I'm just, like, not my arms crossed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
get on with it.
I was like, all right. And he turns around and, I asked him a few questions. I was like, so, like, it's your first, like, 115 and, like, 20 years, like, a violation. I'm like, he's like, well, I just, I want to change things up a bit. I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, and he's like, are you new? And I'm like, kind of. And he's like, he's like, you've been to this wing, this wing. I was on maybe. I was like, why do you care?
I'm the one asking the
question. He was all, when there's roaches in there. And I was like, all right, are you won't kill him for me? Like, what's about yada like?
Oh my god.
But it was funny because it was trying to be like super intimidating, but it wasn't like I'm like because he didn't know that like what I like he didn't know like my background, but they weren't like, hey, she wrote paper on you,
Yeah.
But like I could tell, like I was like, bruh, like I know this shit already. It was weird though, like. Just the
I would have been like, did you fuck your mom's head?
Like,
why did you do it?
He still has
the way, but the slow turn was like a thing that like I'll never,
Drama,
I'll just never forget
like,
it though, because I was like, oh, and the way he wouldn't look at me before he turned, because he was like, I was like, it's like a power dynamic thing. Like you're not looking at me. I was in like, and I'm like, bruh, like, and at the time I think I had like I had a blouse on that was like. It was like high neck, like long sleeve, but it was this color.
Oh
so,
my
like,
god!
There's no way you don't see me out of your peripheral, bruh.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I was like, so like those things you clock. You know what I mean? Where you're like, all right, you're trying to, but I thought it was important. Like I was like, he's not like he's a monster, but he can even like his legs are like
now.
this big.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
His legs are like the size of our fingers. Like so, it's like he's not intimidating anymore. And I was like, oh, to be, you know what I mean? Like.
So he's just in the wheelchair trying to like.
No, and nobody did. It was so smooth. I'm not gonna lie. It was like I was like, you motherfucker. It was so smooth. I was like, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like I would have kicked him in his fucking throat if there was a CO there. I was like, you bitch, like crazy. And they call him Big Ed. And I'm like,
fuck out of here.
Big Ed still thinks he's getting.
But like, imagine like he looks like a mini fridge, like just sitting in a wheelchair with like sticks sticking out. It's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. So
did it stink?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I can't. Smell
I
can't smell very well.
When they, true, your nose don't work like it used to. No, I was thinking like when they open it. Like,
he didn't. It was like he was pretty. No, his place, his cell was clean.
He kept it clean.
Yeah, but it was like I just thought it was interesting, like just the way, I talked to him for a good like maybe like 7-8 minutes or something like that, because I had no business being there, so it was like
you had to keep it brief.
Yeah, but it was just interesting. It was like and I was like, you're not scary, bro. I was like.
Did you tell him that?
But no. But I do know that I know a CO there that was like that had once asked him. She was like, or was a guy, excuse me, and he was like, yo, like you don't think you're rehabilitated, like that you can get out? And he was, and he said, oh, these women I see around here are still that think of their heads on sticks. And I was like, okay.
That's
said
crazy.
that?
I'm like, put my hand on a stick, you bitch. I was like,
Wow, he said that.
So like a CO, because it's like, what
You're
the, he
not
don't give
getting
a fuck.
out.
Like it's
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
you're
You're not
not
getting
getting
out. He's
out.
never gonna get out. Like who gives a
No.
shit? Like, and it's like a power thing. It's like that way, because then that trickles down. Like I heard
Of course.
I don't see how I heard it. So it's like, that's like
I get
a
it.
intimidation type of shit or whatever. But
Yeah.
like he ain't shit now. Like you did, like
Can he walk? Or he's
girl, I don't know
able
with them legs. I swear to God, they was like this big. I'm not lying to you.
Oh, they probably can't carry
I mean,
that
like,
body.
and that's why I think they're small, because I'm assuming like everything's atrophied. He doesn't use them, or like and like I don't know honestly, because I never saw him like stand up, and I didn't work in that, like I didn't have any clients in that wing.
Yeah.
Because they weren't allowed to go to the program. So
Wow.
So like yeah.
Yeah, that's an experience
Yeah.
though. I mean, I'm not like fascinated by him or no shit, because I ain't forgot that he's a super bootlicker. Like, you was in that bar sucking helicopter dick.
Period.
That's what I
The reason
think
we
of.
have
So
FBI
I'm like,
profiling is because of you, bruh.
Exactly.
Like, not to get twisted. Like, I love crime, but thank God, like, we like, you know what I mean? Like, but that being said, like, nobody talked till he talked. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and that being said, and also, like, he be kissing their asses and that fucking, like, that's why, like,
You've been a
that's
cop
why I was able to, like,
lover
just go in
your
there and, like, talk to him.
criminal
Yeah.
career.
Yeah,
Like, I
he's
don't
a real
respect
bitch.
it. Exactly.
There was a Manson dude in there, too. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember. There was like a couple people in there. I couldn't, yeah. But
Yeah, I mean, that's a fascinating experience, but I would have like threw a jab at some point. Like,
dude, it was
said
weird.
something. I would
It
have
was
said
weird.
something.
But it was also
got
like
fired.
No, dead ass. Like it was weird. It was
Yeah.
like it was a weird.
But it was like you're sneaking anyway.
I know.
So like I don't think I realized that part.
Dude, you want to hear? There's another real quick funny story about working at the prison. The day before I left, the day before my last day, I go into a wing to see one of my clients, and this dude is like, she's like, I feel like I know you. He's a new dude, and I was like, where are you from? He was like, Oakland. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I bet you I had sex with this fool. So like,
Oh my God, no.
so like, no, listen, I couldn't place it. And then like later and the next day is my last day, right? And I go home and I'm like, oh my God, I met this motherfucker in Sacramento at a Skipper show. Skipper came.
Really?
And he didn't know Skip, but he happened to be at the show, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'll never forget, I took him home. We broke my bed frame. I'll never forget. I was
The guy that's in prison?
Yeah, and mid-fuck, this is like years, this is like 10 years ago, right? Mid-fuck, I ripped my wig off. I had a blonde wig on, I ripped off, just threw it.
He was probably terrified.
His gun was on the bed, and like, I was like, hold on, and I gently put it on the dresser. Like, broke my bed frame, right? I remember, I was like, oh shit, that's that guy.
And he's in prison now, and you're seeing
but
him.
he was new. He had just been transferred. So and thank God, because I would have had to report. I'd have to be like, I fucked that guy. You know what I mean? Which sucks because he'd get transferred and stuff. That
Oh.
sucks. So the next
But you
day,
have to tell them?
No, well, the next day was my last day. So
Yeah.
it was like, I'm not telling shit. Like if I would have worked there forever, I would have told them I'm not like stupid, because it would have like come out somehow. But at the last day, I had to go back to that wing, and he saw me and he was on the phone, and I just took it because it was COVID. I took down my mask and went. And he was like, I was like, just so you know, I know who you are.
Oh my God.
And then I was gone, so I made it.
Bye.
Yay!
Bye. See you.
But yeah, I was always worried I'd run into somebody I fucked.
And it happened.
And yeah, but my last day.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Good times.
Good times.
Anyway, we
Good
love
stories.
criminals.
Yay.
Yay!
We are
Do
criminals.
crime. Do crime.
But don't get caught.
A cab. Period.
Don't love cops.
Yeah. Period.
Wow.
We hate that. Yeah.
Yeah, you lived a colorful life. I love it.
I do what I can. Yeah.
I love it.
I love you. Thank you so much.
I love you.
I appreciate you.
I'll have you back. We'll tell more stories. We'll make more memories and
Oh,
come
shit.
share them. Yeah.
Post rodeo.
Yeah, for sure. We got some cute pics from previous trips.
We did.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I would love to tag her, but she doesn't have social media right now. She keeps getting in trouble. She's not making a new one for a while. But I will, a lot of y'all know who she is anyway. A lot of people have reached out to me like, she's Sacramento royalty. I'm like, that's fucking
Oh my God,
Ashleigh.
send me
Like,
some money out of appreciation. God damn it, I'm broke.
if you'd like to.
Cash App.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll
my
tag
Venmo would
her
still kill
Cash
Face
App.
Ash.
Yeah.
My Venmo still kill Face Ash. Send me
If
some
you'd like
money.
to support her education and her journey with her education, and she doesn't have social media, I will tag
Oh
her
my
Cash
God.
App. You could bless her. Yeah. Let me know what you think.
I love you.
Have a good day. Bye.